Truly, to send a witcher against the beast, it's as if one sought to treat the clap with cramps.
Come on, Roach.
Aye, pigs can fly.
Faster. Not your lucky day. Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet. Regis! Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here. agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Detlef wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megoscope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Detlef's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never
He did prove it. Just never managed to publish his findings. It's complicated.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction. This triggers visions of events linked to strong...
Any chance we might see what Detlef was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Detlef's hideout.
Ring.
You might call him a...
Respect? Meaning not to...
Precisely.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess.
You guessed correctly. In addition to
Well, there's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the...
Given that we lack the time to sleuth...
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Not really in the mood for your concoctions, especially given how they make you say things you'd rather keep to yourself. Remember that aspect very well.
Geralt of Rivia, do I detect a guilty conscience? Word is, only those ashamed of the truth seek to conceal it.
Not about to fall for that. Forget it. Need a nap, and that's how I'm gonna use this time.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's...
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in...
Come on. Textbook definition of...
Sorry, Geralt. What are your thoughts? Ah, professional curiosity. Personal...
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They
What's your...
This might not be a spotted...
I sincerely doubt it.
What exactly?
The area around the estate. It's...
Spoons.
Spare me.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case... So...
Yes, till later.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove...
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Giddy up. Faster.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Come on, Roach.
Please save us.
Ah,
Laces
The dressings, bandages.
What's that about? Never a good omen. Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here. Definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you. Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? The curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped. This isn't right. I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down. Damn it. Look, ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the white though, except put it down. Seems I'll have to kill the white in its own junk heap.
The dressings, bandages. Oh, fuck.
Move it! Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance. I cremated it, as our codex commands.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance?
That, I fear, might prove...
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away,
Not sure I understand what the problem is.
the blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of...
Alright, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find beasts you will then kill. The blood...
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture. This brought...
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing? A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Kagmar was captured and...
See no reason to dawdle. Tesha Mudna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop...
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mudna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and...
You lead. Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond.
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms. A vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our world into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
Human husbandry and care? This for real?
The author observed humans, their behavior, over the many years he spent breeding them. Morally suspect though it may be, it's a thorough survey of the topic.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. A great many beings have breathed their last here.
Cells? Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for?
Yes, well, you see, humanitarian, thus they
treated them like...
I'd like to be able to turn back time. Deny it, but alas.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have...
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. Then we'll spread... Place the bait at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, it sends shivers.
It was the natural order of things. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
Three done. One left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. And its stench is so thick, I wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I need.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm me down. Somehow.
Please, God. You won't...
I just smelled the blood. Hanging in there?
I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming. Hold on, I'll let you out. To hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you anymore. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better.
Resonance. It's
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact. This is important, Geralt.
Relax.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
And then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh?
Awake at last. What did you see?
Deluk, Sim, and he...
Peculiar. Perhaps we should have...
It's our only lead.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble.
That's fair. An illusion. Interesting. Some stench. Just wonderful.
Cut you, you little fart!
Whatever.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So won't it? Can I get a piece of you, Grey Groin?
We'll break your legs, vagrant!
Teach you to help scofflaws and cheats! Lads, charge! Take him for a rot!
Which...
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating.
Ah, yes.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
You're very good.
Listen, I'm interested.
Oh, wait!
But
In this... So then...
one of your patrons. How much?
Let's...
What? Gotta be.
I should...
No way. Not about to contribute to your shady venture. You'll tell me what you know, for free.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I know the...
Know where I'm...
No?
Don't have the time.
When I clean...
It seems...
Oh, you're...
I am. Young man, with it? In point...
I leave...
Worth check.
What's you...
Thank you.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning, the right thing to bribe them with.
Bloody hell.
Red door. One the bootblack mentioned. Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street.
Let's hear your...
Give...
Nice.
I considered it Come.
He here? Sense him. Let's look around. Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Attic. Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. Is his lover?
I don't rightly know.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac.
Detloff's victims.
All of it written, you... See the color? Ink was dyed with...
Nazaire.
Fair enough.
Look.
With wine.
Perhaps.
Still got nothing basic.
Let's get to work.
Detloff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a... Now you know this. You must complete the... Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The soul... Because she accepted him. With her...
Ever meet her?
Never had the...
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans...
Detloff,
Is that not
even if Renawed did abandon him,
hard to...
he's
As would...
Yeah, I get it.
Exact.
Let's sum up what...
All noted.
None.
But enough.
Actually, it is. Detloff's...
So it would seem.
That's one idea.
He will not.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you.
No.
Fine.
So be it.
Ooh.
Keep calm. Start no
When
problems.
did you kiss? It's
I do what they paid me to do. That's it.
The way to zip through the streets while everyone sleeps.
Your Grace, the palace is secure.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast? I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with...
Situation's not quite that simple.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster?
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention.
And Buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed Buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring them at...
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must...
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter.
You have not seen my...
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with
Yet all are still
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras,
monsters driven.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe...
Know what I'm doing.
Black...
Higher vampire. This...
You do...
I'll find the black...
You were too...
No one else... Got one of them.
In Tucson. Why?
Yep.
Witcher? Show him... Benoit can...
It's simple.
That's... Perhaps some...
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We... For the duration of...
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
That's it, Roach.
Panthers have attacked the wagon. We must help.
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Save us! You beast! Return!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
it happened bad.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
That's it, Roach.
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabrizio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last...
Aye.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabrizio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to...
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say... of...
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at...
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the...
The workers... We found...
Master... Ether?
Silence!
Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In...
I shall find it.
Three doublets, none of which are suitable.
We shall wait here.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for.
Got Pomino over here. Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek. This one is full.
Full. Full. This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sonrial? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Wooden hammer for tapping barrels. Barrel taps. Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is Sonrial. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio.
But
you are...
I...
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist.
Is what
I wish I shall...
Who'd you...
If you... He...
This...
He never...
I've no...
Wine itself.
That...
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg.
Get out of my... Captain, have you... What now?
We set a trap. Next.
For once, I...
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves.
Fine. Pathetic.
You crossed the wrong man.
Is it just me, or did we...
That...
Great shot.
Which...
Don't need to like each other. Just gotta do our jobs.
If that's how you wish to treat it. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grave.
Not at all surprised.
Captain, do...
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plays.
Once again.
You're not...
Wait.
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree. Live bait.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your...
No!
Who hired you?
He...
Ought to be...
The sea... That's what... I don't...
Take him! Captain,
Yes?
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission...
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. What if something has happened?
Captain seems like a man.
He managed to steal, and it was...
Sooner or later, everyone's...
Yet if we...
You need to... Besides, someone's...
Captain, what?
This sin... bandit... and the...
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? The port... we found... there...
What?
Her on the sea... a chain...
Got a nab.
Out...
Duchess is...
We...
Geralt.
Where's the...
The Mandrag... Geralt.
Rat the Sidrian. With the price on his head, it's him! Get him!
Bad idea. Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
We're wine from Poo Trist. It's wondrous wine.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine.
Repent! Renounce your sins. The beast shall devour all. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Am I invisible?
Sacre bleu!
Excuse...
There is...
I... think that's all I need for...
Ever your servant, sir.
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer blood.
Dark secrets taint Siphon, a fairy tale does she like Toussaint.
Nice tune.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry monument will remain closed until...
To be honest, every last man Jacques in this...
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all, just... Oh.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his part.
What? Right.
Madame, tonight. You are... Seek?
Meaning?
Cecile.
Well, well. Dandelion.
A residence, but... It would be...
Covirio?
Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist.
Good. Come and express yourself. The search for
Paradigm manifested.
Paradise! Falling dead!
Shoot your sight of these humans. Drop them in the pail and grab a different pail.
Please do not disturb. What wants you? Ruins the entire...
Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different pail. Quite the gnome. Splendid. The sky over Toussaint.
Or a deeply internalized...
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different red. That green, lush and verdant as a field of vines.
To vines and to wine!
The composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Scarlet crimson oxblood. Nice lips, full sensual-hearted lips. Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to point. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good...
Absinthe. The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful. It packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
As you've made no effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and
How is your...
And I do take care of your strength.
Good to see you, Geralt.
Exception.
Greetings, Witcher.
Need I remind you that neither did you?
Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation. Do not... Of course...
Need to... We can...
Me...
Sentry... Orchid...
As she...
Really like...
He get...
Excuse... Need I remind you that neither did you...
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering cross.
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Color is but a shadow.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Still
look, lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat higher to me.
Sorry, only...
Come. You...
Shh.
Looking... Shh. What?
That must... We must get...
Yes.
No.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.